How many times do I have to fucking say this? Don't listen to me, I'm no one. Just fucking do the reading yourself. Dude, all these pro-life people. Pro-life is not an adequate word. It is so far off from your bullshit, stupid, backwards beliefs. Outlawing abortion completely would be the death of tens of thousands of adults dying during pregnancy because you force it completely. Because all of these preventable deaths. And to me, I'm sorry, a living, breathing, cognizant, sentient human is worth more than a bundle of cells. Do you understand that? If you don't feel that way, I don't know what to say. Someone you can speak with, someone that has memories, that has loved ones that they have communicated with for years, that's worth more than an early fetus. I'm sorry. And if you are to, I know you say, oh, it's such a small percentage. No percentage above zero is enough. I'm sorry, it's far too much of a fucking sexually assaulted, impregnated, raped fucking teenager. Are you fucking kidding me? Forcing this person to go through severe trauma after severe trauma? That is not pro-life. That is evil. That is evil. So, god damn it, we need matriarchal governance in so many ways. So we're not extracting the world's resources for gain. So we're not polluting and polluting and polluting and putting profit above the planet. So we need a place where we have groups of people thinking about the best interest of every single living human and animal. All the wild animals, all the biodiversity. With matriarchal governance, we could have a place to where it's like, hey, things that actually make sense are what occur. Please do some reading. Please look into these things. This is not just bullshit. I get it. It sounds nasty. It's like, oh, taking away these, potential souls that would be here on Earth beside us. It's far worse to kill adults, to force them to die in childbirth, and sometimes the fetuses die too. Oftentimes, if there's a pregnancy gone wrong, that fetus is going to be obliterated too. So that's a further fetus down the line being subjected to horrible death rather than just getting rid of it very early on to make sure nothing horrible happens to this human. And again, the fucking reality of people that are impregnated against their fucking will. Those people, the fucking wrongdoers, deserve the worst punishment available, possible, for that kind of thing, by the way. But yeah, no. The whole pro-life thing, that is not biblical. And it is not in line with rational thought and actual empathy. We need living, cognizant, sentient beings to have the best lives possible. We need those beside us to thrive. I'm so sick and tired of seeing this shit. It's so disgusting. Like, you're so blind. How do you not see this? Please do some reading. Understand, the outlawing of abortion would be so deadly to adult women, trans men. Like, it's disgusting. You cannot think this way. It is not the right way. It is not something that Jesus would, applaud you for. Oh, that's great. Yeah, she's dead now. Oh, isn't it great? You forced that birth that was going to be dead to begin with. Jesus Christ. Anyway, matriarchal governance now. We need reality. It's been proven. Those that had something akin to matriarchal governance in indigenous cultures and things saw much more beautiful days. Saw wildlife thriving and people having their needs met and everyone having better times. So many people are so afraid of the socialist scare and all this stuff. It's like, You got to get past that, dude. Things are scary right now in all sorts of countries where there is rampant patriarchy. It is not equilibrium. Matriarchy is not the opposite of patriarchy. It is not just women exploiting everyone. No, it is actually like a group of informed individuals coming to consensus that benefits everyone. It is intelligent, it is what works, and it will work if we implement it. I'm not just saying, it's just like queens giving birth to princesses and they're the next in line and stuff. I'm just saying everyone having equal opportunity and speaking their minds and speaking for this planet, because oftentimes women have more time in tune with, emotional intelligence. People just expect that because so many macho men hold their feelings inside that means they don't have feelings. That's not the way it works. Yeah, I'll leave soon. Okay, we'll be good. I'm making a video, sorry. No, women often they let it out. That's very true. You'll see women let out the emotion because it's regulatory, because it's normal to display your emotions and to say, "Hey, this is what we're facing and this is what's going on. Let me show you how I feel." That's a normal part of human life that needs to be embraced by both men, women, and non-binary folks, gender non-conforming folks. It's a normal part of human life, and it is a part of a form of very important intelligence to be able to say, hey, this is too much for me right now. I have to let this out. If more people did that, there would be less suicide, there would be less homicide, there would be less crime, there would be less... And not to mention, if we had a matriarchal governance society across the globe to where it's like people's needs were met and people actually had what they need, like universal health care, all sorts of things, there would be far less crime. It's been proven time and time again. When you have what you need to get by and you have like a steady income and you're like able to work up from something and like do what you need to do to survive, and like then you make a living from there, where you're not just in the negatives to where it's like, oh, we're fucked if we don't fucking, even though we're disabled, we have to do this and this. No, when people have their needs met, far less crime is committed. It would be more peaceful. There would be a better equilibrium between us living amongst the biosphere, all of the wildlife. It really is the answer, and I just encourage people to do some reading and to really do some soul searching. But yeah, it started off with that. Pro-life is not pro-life. It's sort of pro-death for innocent women and trans men and all sorts of people. Just assigned female at birth folks and everything. We need love. And I love the idea of Christianity in its pure form. Like the truth of like Christ's love and all that was about that particular entity, but it's been just distorted into this disgusting image where so many people in this country are just like, oh, all they do is use it as a way to feel superior and hate on people that are queer. It's sickening. And anyway, there's so much potential here. We could have a place... I love the country I live in, but there's a lot of scary stuff. There's still a lot of far-right terrorism, a lot of hatred against minorities, a lot of misogyny, a lot of hate, just all sorts of hatred. But anyway, yeah, we need to have true equality in income and in opportunity and in leadership. Because that will be the answer that actually finally starts to get us going to a place where everyone more and more people are thriving, doing okay, living healthy lives, beating disease, beating mental illness, we will actually have people's needs met. That's the way it goes. That if you just look into these things, I promise you, please stop being an incel, stop being misogynist, stop being transphobic, stop being homophobic, stop hating people who have had abortions in order to either save their own lives or, yeah, just make sure that they're not in, an economic slump. Just there are so many reasons why things happen. Things are not just so black and white. Saying that just because someone has like aborted a fetus, it's like, that was a life, you were evil. It's not that cut and dry. And again, with matriarchal governance, which again is not the opposite of patriarchy. It doesn't mean women lording over men and men are submissive and, oh, they're just an afterthought. No, it's actually equality and equal opportunity, real equality. There are often groups where like men do have some say. It's not just like women are like, oh, we hate men. That's not real feminism. That's not what feminism is. It's not a hatred of all men. It's holding men accountable. And it's saying, hey, we have a real problem with sexual assault, with murder, with crime, with different things. There are a lot of nasty things that go on. And I'm sorry, when you're talking about these things like abortion, but you're not talking about the murder of women and LGBTQ people, you don't sound serious. Anyway, we have the potential here. We have the potential for something so beautiful. And I love you all, and I hope life treats you well often, and I hope you heal, and I hope you see what's real. I love you so much. May life treat you well often.